Hey everyone, it's Blue Lizard Jello, and welcome back to Blue Plays Scholar of the First Sin. I am in the Forest of Fallen Giants, just beyond where you fight the Pursuer. If you go through that path through the cracked statue head, that's where you fight him. I have Benhart here, I have a memory to access, but first, let's take a look at my gear. I am using the Crypt Blacksword plus 5. Now, in order to get the Crypt Blacksword, you need to have killed the Rotten in New Game Plus or higher. When you kill him in New Game Plus or higher, you not only get his soul, but you also get the soul of the old dead one, which you can then trade for the Crypt Blacksword plus 5. I have the Drake Keeper's Great Shield plus 7, just because I ran out of Titanite chunks. This was actually the shield we got in the last episode, which actually fits the look, I think, rather well. As far as the look goes, I'm going with the Fume Sorcerer Mask, which obviously doesn't offer a whole lot of protection, but I think, I don't know, it just adds this creepy factor where honestly, I really can't even see out of it, but there's just a Hannibal Lecter vibe that I get. I don't know, I like it. The Armor of Orus, Black Gloves, which honestly aren't doing a whole lot for me because I don't even have the stats to wield them, and the Leggings of the Forlorn. I did use yet another Soul Vessel in order to be able to use the Crypt Blacksword because it does take 12 Faith and Intelligence since it is kind of a dark-based weapon. So let's take a look at my stats. Again, Soul Level 150. Just change the stats around a bit using another Soul Vessel. There you go. Pause it if you want to take a look a little closer. But we are going to talk to Benhart. We're going to go into this memory. And today we're only going to tackle the Giants' memories. I thought I would do a memory-only episode where I tackled the Giants' memories, the Dragon memory, King Vendrick's memory, and the Sir Alan memory. But then I realized that will be well over an hour. So I am going to cut them in half and just do the Giants' memories for today. So let's start talking to Bennie. And you can also see Bennie is carrying what he believes to be the Moonlight Greatsword. Unfortunately, if you talk to a couple people like Malin, the Armorer, you're going to find out that it's actually a fake. In fact, in order to get the real one, which I do have, and I can show that off if you'd like, you have to kill, in New Game Plus or higher, you have to kill the Duke's Dear Freya, because then you'll get the old Pale Drake's sword. The old Pale Drake's soul, which you can then trade for the real Moonlight Greatsword, which does pure magic damage. There's no physical damage from it. Here he is talking about his sword. Well, sorry bud, but it's not real. There are 3 giant memories that you can access, and you can technically do them in any order you wish. However, there is a particular order that, in my opinion, does work better than the others because you need to do them in a certain order in order to, in order to actually utilize Benhart or Captain Drummond for the giant boss or the Giant Lord boss battle. So I have come to this memory first in order to find Benhart, who isn't actually where he's supposed to be. Ooh, I'm actually not one-shotting these guys like I thought I would. Kind of unfortunate. I thought having this at plus 5 was going to be enough. Apparently not. I think it's because of the split damage. There we go. Well, we're going to keep going. I'm not going to stop and try to find out why Benhart's not there. I may have to do this area more than once, because I do need him to appear here before I can actually summon him for the Giant Lord battle. So this first Ferris Lockstone, you do need this in order to access this first area. But, oh. Ow. That was a trap. Haven't been expecting that for a while. Now this second one, you do not need to, nor do you want to activate this trap, because you see this little hole in the wall? This is actually a trap. If you access this contraption, there are going to be spinning blades coming out of there that'll do damage, but instead, just come up to this wall and use the activate button, because then you can enter this room safely, and you have 2 iron chests. And inside said iron chests, we have the entire steel armor set, a very cool armor set, another throwback to Dark Souls 1, and in here we have a fire seed. So for you pyromancers, if you're trying to max out that glove in one playthrough, may want to pop your head into that room. Now we're going to keep going up. We could have gone lower where there was obviously a massive battle going on. But we'll come up here and deal with what we can. So right now, the army is actually helping to take down these giants, so we'll help them along. Just be careful of the ballistas. And one more. There we go. Now, unfortunately, these guys, even though you did just help them, wow, you are turtling hard. They are not as appreciative as you think they should be. And another. You can use the ballista, by the way, so if you're finding you're having a little bit of trouble with the giant... Oh, come on. With the giants, then you can actually line them up with the ballista and get them that way. But up here, you can see that there's a couple of cranes or winches. And what you want to do... Did I already get it? Did I already accidentally hit it? I might have already accidentally... Oh, no. This one. So if you come over here... and you break that support, that was actually stopping the wheel from turning. And once you activate it, you can see that there is a little bit of a platform that just got raised. So we're going to hop down very carefully. So just very carefully walk and miss it completely. Excellent. Good. Just like a charm. Well, anyway, we're going to be kind of finishing this from behind then. We'll kill you. And we'll kill you, and then let's see if we can actually get the giant with the ballista. And again, maybe? Good. Now we don't have to deal with him. Now, up at the top of this staircase, here is the kind of end goal of the memory. You get the soul of a giant. If you examine him again, you will leave the memory, but obviously we missed some gear here. So let's do some collecting. This is the courtyard. Oh, it's already thinning, so you do have a time limit. That is unfortunate. We're not going to do this all in one run. Don't worry, I will cut out the unnecessary runs back, but it looks like we'll have to do this one at least twice. Hopefully just twice if we can get that jump next time. Oh, these guys are going to kill me if I'm not careful. I should probably do a little Estus. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa, Nelly. Well, now you're getting one shot. Let's try this again. So, there's the elevator. I guess I went a little bit too far to the left, so I think if I go here, and you know what? Just in case, because if I miss this completely, there's a good chance that I will fall all the way to the ground and die. So let's get the silver cat ring on, and there we go. Excellent. And now we can go into here, but you have to be careful because you're not alone. I wonder, I've never actually tried this. Can I actually get him with the ballista? Yeah, I can. It's... What just happened? What just happened? Alright. And finish. I don't know what just went on there. Alright. Inside this chest, we have 3 bonfire ascetics. Now, you used to get the Grand Lance here, but we got that much, much earlier on in the playthrough. In fact, one of the first few episodes, to be quite honest. Yeah, now you just get some spices and bonfire ascetics. So, not bad loot. Certainly have their uses. Now, we do have one more item to get, so I'm going to cut it here, and I'm going to see you back at the top where I dropped down, because you probably saw, if you were observant, oh, geez, the ballista hitting me in the back. To be honest, you probably saw that without being too observant. Anyway, I'll see you guys back at the top. And moving quickly before the ashen mist fades, drop down onto this ledge, and you get Soul of a Brave Warrior. And if you drop down to this ledge, well, you don't get anything else, but there is the Giant's Corpse. We've already gotten the Soul of a Giant, but now we can leave. And now I'm back in the memory of Orro, because all I needed to do in order to get Benhart to spawn here was to exhaust his dialogue outside. I apparently missed one line where he swears a debt to us, but now that he's here, talking about old friends, but talk to him, talks about his homeland, yada yada yada, and I think, yes. So now that we've exhausted his dialogue, we can go ahead and leave. I think I have the Age Feather, I do, and now we can summon him for the battle against the Giant Bot. And now we can summon him for the boss battle against the Giant Lord, which we want to do because that'll actually satisfy the requirement in order to get his gear. So we're going to go to that memory next, kill the Giant Lord with Benhart's help, and then we'll be back here to get his gear. The next memory that we're going to access is at the Thing Unbeknownst bonfire. If you have the King's Ring, you just go to that door, put it on, and it'll open. We actually took the shortcut, which means that we jumped all the way from up there. You saw that in a very early episode. So now we can access this memory, and we're going to be able to summon Benhart. You have two choices. You can summon Benhart of Jugo, or you can summon Captain Drummond. You can only have one or the other. In order to summon them, you have to have talked to them in their memories. So we're going to see Captain Drummond in the next memory, but I want Benhart for the sake of completing his quest. Here is Benhart's summon sign, as expected. Now this memory is very short, but we have some enemies in the way, and we need to keep Benhart alive because the boss is at the very end of this bridge, or this pathway, I should say. And there's going to be some things that are raining down. The giants are just absolutely brutal here. So let's go ahead. Bonfire Ascetic. This is the best place to farm for souls, hands down. You use a Bonfire Ascetic as the Thing Unbeknownst bonfire. You run in here, grab the Bonfire Ascetic, kill the Giant Lord, rinse and repeat ad infinitum. It is just very, very useful. Okay, how much damage do you do? Not too much, actually. Oh, but that fire does a whole lot, and I'm about to die. I am very close to dying. How's Bennie doing? Bennie's doing alright, but we need to kind of... Oh good, the fire killed him. Excellent. We need to keep the way clear for him. Is there another giant? No, the other giant died because of this rolling head. And we have the giant... Oh jeez, the Giant Lord's already coming. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That hurt a lot. Okay, is he on Bennie? Oh, fire. Alright, Bennie, you're already on it. Good. Let's get in there. Let's get in the fight. Let's stand behind his legs. Not bad damage. Not bad damage. Just have to watch those slashes of his. They can reach all the way around him, really, if you're not careful. And I don't know why my shield didn't block that, but he's about halfway. Bennie's doing just fine. So I'm going to heal behind his leg, apparently. Can't see what you're doing. Oh, missed. Almost done. Almost done. Good. Got the leg stomp going. Be careful. Oh, Bennie's getting crushed. Time to end it. There we go. He's not too bad, and you can get upwards of 350,000 souls if you come in here with your soul collecting gear and just farm him at New Game Plus 7 and higher. It's very, very lucrative. It's very quick, too. And there we go. So you saw that we got the giant kinship. We also got another giant soul. Don't forget this item over here after the fire ceases. There we go. So that is our fourth giant soul. The giant kinship is what allows us to fight Nishandra after the Throne Watcher and Defender. But we are not there just yet. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's the soul of a giant. We actually got the Giant Lord soul, not the soul of a giant. And again, into the memory of Orro, because as I said, that last fight with Bennie should have satisfied his requirements. You have to kill and have him survive 3 bosses. And here we go. As soon as you hear this line, that means you've done it. What a great voice actor. I've said it before, but fantastic. And there you go. The Blue Moon Greatsword, as you can see, not the Moonlight Greatsword. You get his shield and all of his armor. Bennie, my friend, thank you. And the very last memory for us to go into is beyond this phantom. I am in New Game Plus because I killed the Pursuer a second time, but go to this tree. And inside you find the memory of Vammar. And directly inside the memory of Vammar, you have some dead soldiers, but most importantly, you have Captain Drummond. And if you come here after you've killed the Giant Lord and talk to him, keep talking to him, keep talking to him. Oh boy. Dearie me. Talks about the Giant Lord.
Take these.
And because we killed him, we get the Drangleic helm. This is the helm, the last piece of the Drangleic armor set. And if you've come here before you kill the Giant Lord and you've talked to him, then you can summon him in Benhart's place. But there's real no benefit to doing so. I'll show you the helm. It's nothing too special. It's kind of interesting. It has that face mask, kind of a falcon-looking face to it. But it does go well with the Drangleic set for obvious reasons. Benhart's helm is actually pretty cool. Anyway, Fume Sorcerer Mask back. We have a door directly across. Are you a trap? No, you're not. Good. Got a bunch of smooth and silky stones. 5 of those. Good for trading to the crows. This memory, again, not too long, but you have to be wary of a couple things. Like that. And, oh, okay. Your damage is actually not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, but boy, oh boy, is your stamina damage high. So he will come crashing through that wall. You don't want to be in front of it when he does. Get another fire seed. And as we come through, this guy can be a royal pain because you have a caster in the back and you also have the melee, so try to lure them if I can. And it looks like it maybe kind of worked. That's not enough damage, though. That's better. Ooh. He got either around my shield or my shield just wasn't enough. But you're done. So now we're going to charge up to the caster, see if we can avoid him throwing his little disgusting spitballs. And he kind of missed me with the first hit there. And the follow-up, good. We do have a number of giants to kill in this memory. So we might have to do this more than once. We'll see. Just because it can take some time. Although, we can save a little bit of time by allowing these soldiers to actually fight some of the giants for us for now. In the meantime, we'll kind of bypass them. We'll loot around them for now. And then we'll come back and get the rest of the loot. Ooh, jeez. And I just landed into a giant swing. That was a bit scary. There's the Giant Warrior Club. You guys are still doing your thing. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This used to be the Sanctum Rose, I believe. Uh-oh. I see the shadow behind me. Oh, now you just get a petrified something. Very good. Very good indeed. There's really not much to this memory in particular. There's just a lot of giants and a lot of soldiers fighting the giants. But you do have to be careful up here because we have these guys. Oh, and he hit me. Got him now. Another Bonfire Ascetic and a Soul of a Great Hero. That's excellent. Another 20,000 souls. And they've really cleared the way down here, so now we can hop down and collect some of the ironclad armor. Was there an ironclad? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not really what I was hoping for. Yep, that's gonna hurt. Let's get out of there. Oh, jeez. Missed the door. Alright. You know, if I hurry up, I can do this in one go. You know what? I don't really have a reason, honestly, for killing them. And it's thinning. No, I'm not going to make it. We have one more giant in the way. Just one more. Because we don't really have a need to kill them. But inside here, you have this. Oh, man, I'm really not going to make it. I'm going to have to do another go just to kill a single giant. That's irritating. You know what? Actually... You know what? Let's get this item. Hopefully he doesn't knock me off. Oh, no! Ahem. As I was saying, there's only one giant in between us and that 5th sweet, sweet giant soul. And this shield is, for some reason, not doing a darn thing for some of these attacks. I guess it's going over my head. That's what I'm supposed to be believing. Yeah, I don't really know why I can't block any of the damage. Especially that. I mean, that definitely hit the shield. I would like to kill him since I've now wasted his time trying to kill him. Would you mind terribly if I just backed off and healed, though? Oh, good. I actually missed an item. Not good that I missed it, but good that I actually came back. This is ridiculous. You can't block their attacks? I don't really... Oh, jeez. I don't really know why that is, to be quite honest. And that, I don't even believe hit me. Wow. If I die, I'm going to be very disappointed. Get up here. Be kind of fun to end you with a plunging attack, to be honest. Haha, and I did. Excellent. Good. Completely unnecessary. I could have left a while ago. But here we go. Soul of a Giant. I've decided that ending the episode just on that one normal giant was really anticlimactic. So instead, I am going to go fight King Vendrick right now, and then I can show you where to get his items, like his soul and his crown, and then we'll go into his memory, and that's actually how we'll wrap the episode up. So here we go, King Vendrick. We have 5 giant souls, and I really don't like the overhead, so I might actually... Nah, we'll continue using the shield. I was going to go two-handed, but we'll do it this way. What I like to do, and what most people like to do, is just hug his left leg, and when he runs, that's kind of the only time there's an issue. But if you hug his left leg and just continue circle strafing, most of his attacks will completely miss you, just like they are now. Like that one. And you can just attack when you feel safe. 648 damage, not terrible. Was able to get a double there. Excellent, he's already in half. He's not too difficult, but he's very difficult, or at least he's tedious, I should say, if you don't have all 5 giant souls. Come on, give me something. Alright. Okay, good. Got my shield up at least. He does a lot of damage, by the way. So if you actually let him hit you, then you're going to be in a world of hurt. And when he jumps back, that's the only time it can get a little bit hairy because you have to then plan for where he is going to be and try to run there, or else... Yep, just like now. And actually, I have to get some distance because he's up against his own clothes, which means... Wow, that attacks apparently go over your head. Let's just finish him. There we go. When he's up against a wall or up against his own armor, then you can't really get behind him. The king is dead. Now we could go right here and examine his armor to go and get some dialogue from King Vendrick, but first, I want to go get his soul and get his crown so we can get all the dialogue out of the way, and we can get the special gift bestowed upon the player only after they have all 4 crowns, his own and the 3 from the DLC. So I'll see you in the Shrine of Amana. Shrine of Amana. I took the second bonfire, which is the Crumbling Ruins, and now you have to find this hidden bridge, or somewhat hidden bridge. You can see these branches. There is a door behind it. Now, in order to access this door, you need to be human, and King Vendrick needs to be dead. If you come here before, it'll tell you that it does not open until you meet both of those requirements. And right inside, you have this tiny little throne, and upon it, the soul of a king. But we're not done. Don't forget this little passageway up here, because up here, inside this chest, possibly even more important than the soul of the king, is the king's armor set, his crown, as well as all of his armor. With that in hand, let's go back and enter the king's memory, and that's where we'll end the episode. And with all 4 crowns in your inventory, approach the king's armor.
I too saw with fire a lie,
Seeker of fire. It grows flame. Seeker of fire. One of the father of the abyss one. And yet, each my dear, the feeble, driven by it. One day, met, weakened, is the seeker of sea. The rest will follow.
The gift that he just bestowed upon us is a power in each one of those crowns that when the character wears it, he will not turn hollow. You can die, you can become cursed, but you will remain the same. It is something that is very valuable for cosplayers. It's valuable for people who want to use the Forlorn set, which I would like to, without actually turning into that hideous undead form that so often happens when we die. But that is going to do it for this episode of the Giant's Memories, as well as King Vendrick's. In the next one, we will tackle the rest of them, which include Sir Alon, the Dragon Memories, etc., etc. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, gripes, or insults, leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, I will see you next time.